The first thing I'm quite frustrated about is how the media portrayed Wikipedia. A lot of time they're describing Wikipedia as being false or being wrong and contained wrong information there.
So one of the things that I wanted to do as a journalist was to sort of go and test this question, how can you know it's accurate? And so we took a whole bunch of scientific articles from Wikipedia and we compared them with the same article from Britannica. And we sent out each pair of articles to experts, scientists, to tell us what they thought about the problems. And actually we found that although there were errors in Wikipedia articles, we found about 4 mistakes in each Wikipedia article. We also found mistakes in each Britannica article, about 3 per article. But overall, almost all the mistakes were very minor. But there is all this question of, this page is changing, and I'm just viewing it at one time. Can I be sure that someone hasn't changed it 5 minutes ago to make it inaccurate? And the answer is you can't really be sure, not without a little bit of work.
You can't get lazy with Wikipedia like a lot of people get lazy reading things in books and just believing everything they see because it happens to be in print.
It automatically raises the question, where did this come from? And I think that's a question we should be asking in our daily lives much more often.
I've heard a lot of teachers who are frustrated, and you may have too, who are frustrated with students citing Wikipedia.
I find Wikipedia is absolutely brilliant if I come across a topic I don't know a great deal about and I want a kind of quick introduction.
Wikipedia has something built in that can give you a clue for a lot of articles. You'll see a warning at the top of the page, and the warning might say all kinds of different things. A sign at the top of the Wikipedia page with a little icon, maybe a stop sign or something, that says, somebody has challenged the truth of this article. That's a red flag that article is probably not something that you want to trust.
I actually really dislike those tags. I think that there should be a separation of the content of the articles from what we call the metadata, which is the commenting on the articles. That's why we have talk pages, for example. You know, every article in Wikipedia has a mirror page dedicated to just discussing the article itself.
Some groups of people really like Wikipedia, like scientists, computer programmers, mathematicians, sort of technically minded people seem to like Wikipedia, so they write really good articles. So on those topics, Wikipedia is likely to be stronger than on, say, poetry.
It's called the systemic bias, is how we refer to it as. Originally our draw was, people who are really technologically savvy, white males in the Western world. And so the hope is that as we get larger, the systemic bias will kind of go away.
We really need new people to come and start contributing to Wikipedia, new ideas to figure out how do we solve problems like that.
Each Wikipedia article has a history associated with it, which tells you how many people have made changes.
So you can roll back the pages to earlier editions. So you can see the page as it progresses through time. You can sort of see this human knowledge summing up over time. It's kind of cool.
If only 5 people have ever made a change to a page, not much thought has gone into it.
In fact, when I see this, it makes me feel differently about the traditional resources that I have. Sometimes when I read the newspaper, I kind of wish that there is the discussion button so that I could go see the history of that article, maybe see some earlier revisions of it, or get a little bit of a talk going on with the author of that article.